All right, everyone, we are watching a Winter Night Lazzo. I am super excited because if you don't know, I just got back into Genshin Impact recently. We are about to do Sumeru, and the chat wants me to watch this first. And the Fatui are my favorite characters in the game, specifically Child, but like, I'll take any of them. I am a La Senora truther. I think that she is not dead. I think that she is going to come back. So hopefully this will give us, like, I'm pretty sure this is about the Fatui, just because, like, I've seen, like, the thumbnail and whatever, but otherwise, I don't actually know what's in here, so I'm very, very excited. Cope harder. That is not very nice, Arnold. Stop it. Okay, so let me explain this, though, for the YouTube viewers. I think that if you put on the La Senora mask, part of her spirit is in the mask, and you will, like, kind of merge with La Senora. Like, it's, for example, say that Lumin put the mask on, La Senora's spirit would be talking to Lumin in, like, her head. Does that make sense? Anyway. Don't do this to yourself. Stop it. Let me believe. I just want to have faith in my heart. Is that so wrong? Oh, I may need to turn this down. Very pretty, but... Okay. Okay, we got some chess pieces. Interesting.
The sages think themselves to be all-knowing.
Okay, I don't know who that's referring to, but...
are wise to the virtue in those acts of
Okay, I don't know who that is. Oh, I like that.
In this war, not even a single pawn may
Oh,
stand.
isn't that... Wait, no.
Because
Never
on this
mind.
chessboard,
Wait.
checkmate is not where the game ends.
See, guys, checkmate's not where the game ends. Okay, so I was cooking, but I don't know. I wonder who that is, and I'm like, that's not the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa, is it? Or was that Venti's? Oh, hi. This character looks like Lilia from Twisted Wonderland.
Here today to remember our dear comrade.
Oh, is this a funeral
In honor
for
of her sacrifice,
Senora?
all work should halt for half a day.
Oh,
as the
wait.
nation
Wait a
mourns
minute.
her
Is
passing.
the Tsaritsa dead?
Merely
Wait.
half a day? People say the Northland Bank's true currencies are blood and
Wait,
tears.
what?
But Mayor, even speaking as a banker, that sounds a little unconscionable.
Wait.
Rosalind
Oh, that's
our
Arlecchino. Oh, okay. No. It is about Senora. Okay, I got scared for a
With a
second.
convenient excuse to remain in the comfort of your home.
Oh, okay.
You
Interesting.
couldn't hope to understand.
I didn't know
So
she
why
would
don't you keep
sound
your
like
mouth
this.
shut?
This is not the
We
voice
don't
I
want to make children
imagined.
cry.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
come on now. Even I don't think this is the right time.
Child. Okay.
Utterly risible.
Yeah, so it's Senora.
Her
Okay.
methods tarnished her honor. Loafalta's sacrifice.
Oh, and that's Capitano, right? Okay.
Her loss shall not hinder our progress. But Dottore, what of Scaramouche and the Gnosis from Inazuma?
Okay. The music here is
Conventional
great.
wisdom holds that divine knowledge cannot be rationally comprehended.
I'm gonna have to watch
After
this
conquering
again.
the divine gaze, he will make his next move.
Okay.
It's time to end tonight's foolish theatrics. Right now.
Wait, so who are you?
Audience,
Like, who is this?
let every worthy sacrifice
Who are you?
place
Okay.
this nation endure.
Yeah, I need to watch this again. Like, this girl, I have so many thoughts right now. Okay.
Seize authority.
But why isn't
from
the
gods.
Tsaritsa here, though? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just find this slightly suspicious. Like, because... What? Was that Venti's Gnosis on the chessboard?
peace.
Or was that the Tsaritsa's
Such is
Gnosis?
the gift from the Tsaritsa.
Like, I
Such
feel like
is her
she's
majesty's
dead or something. Or they have her, like, kidnapped. I don't know. Like, that's just the vibe that I immediately sort of got. Because, like,
Now
she's
you
not
rest in
there.
this coffin, encased in layer upon layer of ice.
Okay.
But Rosalind,
And yeah, you guys were saying that this is her
promise
butterfly, so I'm like, she's alive, bestie.
resting
She's not
place
dead.
will be the entirety of the old world.
Okay. So they're gonna burn the whole world down. Zhongli's Gnosis was there too? Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, well, we
I
will.
must say, you're looking very young today, Doctor.
What?
You know very well that I do not take
Oh,
that
okay,
as
so
a
the
compliment.
doctor's visiting Nahida.
So, where's the segment in the prime of his life then?
Oh! Oh,
He's busy
dear.
With a little experiment. in
Oh,
blasphemy.
dear. Oh. Kahina that he was talking to. Oh, that's...
Tainari.
Huh? What do you mean?
What was that?
Yeah, what was that? Is she not real? Is she like a puppet or something? Cal, the Fatui are her workers? I know, Arnold. I'm just like, I feel like something happened to her. Like, I feel like that something's not right with the Tsaritsa. Like, okay, so let's watch it again. Everybody calm down. He was talking to, oh, okay. So he wasn't talking, but it seems like she saw something, right? You can see her creeping on the walls. Oh, okay. Well, I saw her ice powers, but I have to look. Hold on. You guys are saying to read the description, so let me go look. My brain hurts. No one knows how long it's been since the Fatuis last gathered on this winter's night. People donning masks, who had just been singing and squabbling, fell silent. They did not fall silent, actually, in mournful meditation. Only then did the hall join the winter night sky in infinite silence. Meanwhile, in Sumeru, Collei, who has not had dreams for a long time. Okay, so she had a dream. Okay. So Collei had a dream. Am I too late? What did I miss? No, you're okay, Cookie. We're gonna watch it again. We're gonna watch it again. Don't get mad at me. We're gonna watch it again. Because, okay, I was a little thrown off by a couple things, is all. So we will watch it again, now understand. So, okay, so Collei had a dream, though. But I'm like, but why her specifically? I guess it could just be, like, a chosen one thing. But I'm kind of like, are you not real? Like, you know what I mean? Like, are you like Albedo, where the doctor, like, I don't know. Like, does she have a connection to the doctor to be able to see him or something? Like, why is she having a dream about... I'm assuming that she had a dream about him because she said, what was that? So, like, she had a dream about the conversation. Her and Il Dottore were in the manga? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, hold on. Let's just... Everybody hold on. Let's just all do it. Let's run it back, okay? Okay. So Signora's butterfly, and you guys think that she's dead, but her butterfly walking around, her butterfly flying around is not like a cause for concern on anybody, like for anyone, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just asking. Oh, okay, no, so Zhongli's Gnosis is right there on the board. Okay, and then the other Gnosis, okay, so that was Venti. See, when I saw it, I thought that it was the Tsaritsas and that this guy took the Tsaritsas Gnosis, but no, Zhongli's is there too,
the
so very important, right?
Themselves.
Okay, I'm assuming that this may have to do with Sumeru because we have not heard, like, sages before. You know what I mean?
To be all-knowing.
Her boss literally said, I don't care, Robin. He doesn't. What the fuck does he know?
But we alone.
You know, what does he know?
Virtue in those acts of folly.
Did you play the Yeah, guys, I played it. I just think she's gonna come back somehow. Like, metaphor, like, you know, with her spirit. Her spirit. I know that she's dead, guys, but her spirit she is physically dead. I'm not saying no body, no death. I am saying that her spirit is in the mask, and there's a little crumb of her that is inside of the mask, and if somebody wore the mask, the essence of Signora would come back. You guys are saying cope, but doesn't I, like, store herself in the weapon? I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. It's plausible, okay? She is the most confirmed dead, but, like, just because your memories are stored in something doesn't mean that, like, you're alive. So we alone are wise to the virtue in those acts of folly. So the Fatui know that the sages in Sumeru are full of shit, is what I'm getting, if this is all true.
Not even a single pawn may be spared.
Okay, well, that's interesting, though, that, like, he moved it seemingly, like, with magic. Yai taught her how, but, like, it's okay. I'm trying to see the chess pieces. Like, I wonder if anyone has looked at the layout of the chessboard and has figured out if it means anything, like, in terms of the moves, because this seems like this doesn't seem like fictional chess, like how Kingdom Hearts has chess, right? This seems like a literal, like, European, like, real-world chessboard. So I wonder, this is a specific Notorious game? Oh, interesting, okay. So, well, I don't know anything about chess, so I'm not the person to ask, but I find that very cool.
Because
yeah, like her
this
butterfly is, like, what's this then? Like, what is this? Is this like how Farina has her little guys? Like, explain this to me if she's not alive.
checkmate is not.
Like, you
worth
know what
a
I mean? Like, if she's not, like, what does this mean? Like, what, she was a pawn? I guess, but like, what? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying, like, what is this in universe? Like, I know that the butterfly landing on the pawn is symbolism, but what is, like, what is this? Is this like a familiar? Is it like Farina's little guys? Like, what does it mean? What is it? How is it still here?
ends.
Okay, see, so this is what you guys are saying the Tsaritsa is lurking around. See, I kind of wonder if the Tsaritsa is hostage. It means she was expendable? No, guys, I'm saying, like, physically, how is this happening? Like, what is the scientific reason that this butterfly is alive? What is it? Like, is it elemental energy from when she died and they're just fluttering around and it went all the way back to Snezhnaya? Like, that's what I'm asking. Like, is it like Farina's little guys? Or, like, is it like Fischl's bird? Her crimson butterfly that symbolizes death. But where, okay, the pyro crystal flies. Okay, that's my question. That's what I wanted to know. Thank you, chat. Next time, when I'm doing one of these, I will have the YouTube chat up here somewhere so the poor YouTube viewers can understand what I'm replying to, but I am trying to read it out loud. See, I have almost, like, I understand what you guys are saying in terms of, like, the Tsaritsa is lurking, but I kind of wonder if she's not in a great situation right now. Like, that's just what this gave me. Yes, I understand the symbolism of it. I just wanted to know, like, physically, what does it mean? Yeah, our neighbor died, their pet is still alive. Well, that's what I mean. Is it her pet? That's all you had to say. Like, if it's just, like, something that, like, was drawn to her and not from her, like, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I was just wondering, what exactly was it? Yeah, okay, so they followed her around. That's fine. That makes a lot more sense to me. Thank you, chat. Okay, so yeah, from this angle, you can almost see, yeah, I was assuming that she made them. So yeah, that's all I needed, was that she does not make them. They are, like, they just flutter. They were drawn to her, and now that she's dead, they have dispersed. It's interesting that they look like they are chess pieces from this angle. So what I'd be interested in doing, but not today, is trying to, like, get an overhead of the chessboard and trying to, like, overlap them with the, like, I would try to, like, you know what I mean? Like, from a top-down view, try to figure out their positions over top of the chessboard that we already saw, but we don't have time for all that. So anyway, Columbia. Okay, so this is Columbia, who we don't know, who looks extremely eerily. I know that there's, like, I know that, like, this is, like, not related, because, like, this is not a Hoyo game, but I am, like, fucking losing it right now over the similarity here. Like, it's uncanny. Like, this is nuts. Child once told the traveler that Scaramouche went rogue with the Inazuma Gnosis. That's why they're not present here. Well, I'm assuming, well, yeah, I mean, Scaramouche is not here, so I'm assuming he did not come back. But yeah, like, is this not, like, what the fuck is happening here? That's all I'm asking. I know that, like, because in Hoyoverse, like, sometimes other characters are in other, like, Hoyoverse games, do you know what I mean? But, like, Twisted Wonderland is not a Hoyoverse game, you know what I mean? Did I pronounce the G? Yeah, I did. It's a running joke. We're just kidding, guys. I know it's the Gnosis. We call it the Gnosis. It's a little funny thing, between me and Arnold. But yeah, like, it's uncanny. Like, especially this one piece that's at the side, and then Lilia has this one piece. Like, that's scary. Yeah, twins separated at birth. No, seriously. She's one of the most theorized characters to this day. I mean, I kind of get why. Like, because, I don't know. We'll have to see if, like, we'll have to see more of her. It kind of seems like she's not all there. You know what I mean? I don't know. Is she the one that's singing? Okay. Is this guy part of the Fatui, or is he the mayor? I think that they called him the mayor, right? Oh, yeah, so I wonder if this girl is in a wheelchair. Yes, she's singing. Oh, okay. Good, good, good. She can't sing without being thrown under the bus? He's both. He's the Fatui and he's the mayor. Okay, so, like, the corruption runs deep. The Fatui is, like, in office. That's funny. Yeah, I wonder if she's, like, obviously this is not a wheelchair. She could just be short, but I wonder if, like, she cannot walk, is what I'm thinking. Okay, so he is in the Fatui. He is goblin, like, oh my god, who wrote that? Let Calxiyn cook. That's so funny. I don't think that I wrote this. Who did that?
Remember our dear
if you guys are in my stream in the
honor
auto
of
mod.
sacrifice, all work should
funny.
hold for
Okay.
half a day. As the
Yeah, half a day. That's nothing. Like, the US gets more holidays than this.
nation mourns her passing.
Okay. This is a little suspicious to me, okay? This looks like an eyeball. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, that's a little weird. How it glinted off was a little weird, but we'll just keep that, like,
half
later.
A day?
People say the Northland Bank's true currencies are blood and
I like this guy. I like him a
Even
lot. Is this
speaking
the
as a banker,
doctor?
that sounds a
Or is
little-
this somebody else? I'm starting to lose track of who they all are. I read a lot of Genshin fan fiction, and so now I'm, like, a little shocked that none of them sound like how they did in my head. He is not the doctor. Okay. I'm trying to figure out... Oh, that's Pantalone. Oh, okay, yeah. I like Pantalone. He has a lot of eyes on him, though. So I'm a little, like, worried... I don't know. I feel like that's suspicious. I think that that's a little suspicious. He owns the bank. Okay.
Unconscionable.
Rosaline died in a
Okay, so this is Arlecchino, which is funny because for some reason I imagined her with a British accent. I don't think any characters in Genshin have an accent, but anyway. So yeah, and a bit of a deeper voice, so I was surprised to hear her. But obviously, like, we have seen Arlecchino.
But you heartless businessmen and dignitaries always...
She reminds me of almost like Larxene from Kingdom Hearts. Like, this kind of wasn't what I was, like, this wasn't what I was expecting,
to remain
exactly.
in the comfort of your homeland. You couldn't hope to understand. So why don't you keep your mouths shut? We don't want to make the children cry.
Okay.
Hey, come on now. Even I don't think this is the right time or place for a fight.
Yeah, Child is he's looking rough. Like, he needs to get out in the sun. He's not looking too good right now. But this is so cool to see all of them interact with each other. I have never heard of this character before, like the little one that's being held up. Yeah, I wonder if maybe she can't walk. That's kind of what I'm wondering. Wild to have expectations of how they'd sound when this is supposed to be your first introduction. Rough. I'm just saying that he looks very pale. He looks a little sickly. Like, I feel like that Snezhnaya may not be, like, look at this guy. He looks like he needs a tan. He needs some blush, you know what I mean? So yeah, his fit is great. Like, he looks really cool. I just feel like he doesn't look very, you know what I mean? Like, he looks a little, dreary. That's all. Yeah. So yeah, with her, I wonder if that's why she has to be held up, because she can't walk. Malnourished. Yeah, like, Child is looking maybe a little malnourished. I don't know. This is interesting because I'm like, are you a person in a suit or are you a ruin guard? Like, what is going on with this? Like, anyway.
Utterly risible.
Risible? I have never heard that word before. Can someone please define risible for me?
Methods tarnished her honor. Loafaltus.
Okay, so that's Capitano, right? Okay.
Her loss shall not hinder our progress. But Dottore, what of Scaramouche and the Gnosis from Inazuma?
Yeah, so Scaramouche is long gone. I don't know what he was
Conventional
doing,
wisdom
but...
holds that divine knowledge cannot be rationally comprehended.
Okay, so this is like a weird thing to say. What about the Gnosis from Inazuma, right? So they're saying conventional wisdom would say to be able to be rizzed? No. Oh, annoying or to mock. Okay. So that's the doctor, okay. So I love how he has little syringes for his earrings. He's crazy. Okay, conventional wisdom holds that Scaramouche will not be able to do anything with the Gnosis, is kind of what I'm getting from what he's saying here, basically. Like, he's saying, like, they're asking, what about Scaramouche? And Dottore is saying, like, Scaramouche isn't gonna be able to figure it out, so maybe he has to come back home? Like, divine knowledge cannot be rationally comprehended, right?
After conquering the divine gaze, he will make his next move.
Well, wait a second. Well, okay, so the divine gaze is the Gnosis. He will make his next move. But then what do you mean by, wait a second. No, I don't understand, actually. I thought, okay, conventional wisdom holds that divine knowledge cannot be rationally comprehended. After conquering the divine gaze, he will make his next move. I don't understand how these things correlate to each other exactly. Like, what do you mean? And why are you not more worried about that? Oh, wait, I think, let me rephrase myself. I think that actually what he's saying is conventional wisdom holds that the divine knowledge cannot be rationally comprehended. Because he can't comprehend it,
after conquering the divine,
he is going to make his next move, which I'm assuming because you guys wanted me to watch this before Sumeru, he is going to go to Sumeru because it's like, okay, conventional wisdom's not gonna help, but what if the sages in Sumeru can help or something like that? Like, he's gonna try to find a way to crack that shit open, you know? Yeah, the knowledge needs to be comprehended somehow else, and so maybe it's like, well, Scaramouche can't do it, so he's gonna go ask Nahida or something. Like, it could be something like that. He's gonna hit it really hard and it'll crack like an egg or something. Like, maybe it's like, oh, he's gonna go ask another Archon to figure it out. Something like that. So yeah, they don't know where he is. They don't seem to know what he's doing. I feel like they're not concerned enough, though. Like, they're not concerned enough about the fact that he may not come back. Like, I don't understand. I mean, maybe they'll send someone to go find him, though. Like, I guess they could do that.
Gaze, he will make his next move.
But yeah, so I'm assuming, okay, so that makes a bit more sense to me. Scaramouche needs help to crack the code, basically. And so he's gonna go try to figure it out.
It's time to end tonight's foolish theatrics.
Okay, now this guy seems to be like the leader of the Fatui, which is interesting because for some reason, like, I thought the Tsaritsa was gonna be the one in charge and we were gonna see her. Harbinger going to an Archon for help? It doesn't sound like it would go well. Well, I mean, it doesn't need to go well. Pierro? Yeah, I wonder, like, what's going on with this guy? He has a very interesting, like, pupil shape going on, too. I mean, obviously, we can't really see his face, but I don't know, he kind of...
Let every word...
I wish I got a closer look at him. I do wonder if there's gonna be some sort of love story, right, between... I mean, it doesn't need to be him, but with the Tsaritsa, like, I don't know, like, I thought that the Tsaritsa may have some sort of tragic love story or something, but it doesn't need to be with this guy, but yeah, like, I'm wondering if this guy, I don't know, he looks like, the first thing that I thought of was that he reminds me of Dainsleif, and so I'm like, is he from Khaenri'ah? But he wouldn't be alive if he was from Khaenri'ah, only Dainsleif was cursed. Right? There could be a love story between him and me. Oh, man. But yeah, like, I guess that could be why the Tsaritsa especially wants to, she has a vested interest in going against Celestia because something happened to him if he was there in Khaenri'ah. But he doesn't, like, how would he be alive? Or the only other thing where people have unique pupils is if he's a Vishap person, which that seems like a whole other can of worms that I don't really even want to think about that, unless he's kind of, so we speculate that Nouvelette is the water Vishap dragon, right? So, well, the entire nation was cursed, Arnold, but not all of them were cursed with the same, like, immortality. Right? They were cursed to be hilly trolls So why is he not a hilly troll unless it was Dainsleif, and then also, like, for example, it was Dainsleif, it was the royal family, it was the knights, like, it was sort of an inner circle of, like, the important people of Khaenri'ah, maybe, that it happened to. So Dainsleif isn't the only person that's immortal, right? So yeah, like, some of them are hilly trolls and some of them aren't, but Dainsleif is the only person we've seen who is not a hilly troll. How does he keep half a mask on? I mean, maybe he's got that glue. Like, there's just a little glue above his eyebrow, right? But yeah, I think right now, here's what I'd be cooking. I think that he's from Khaenri'ah, that something happened to him. The Tsaritsa is, like, in love with him. Maybe he doesn't reciprocate, I don't know, something like that. And, like, she, like, part of the reason why she's so hell-bent on going against Celestia is because what happened to the person that she loved. Because here's the thing, right? So, we don't know how long the Tsaritsa has been the Archon. The Archon War was a long time ago, before Khaenri'ah. Khaenri'ah was 500 years ago. Where did the love story come from? She's the goddess of love, you guys, okay? So, what was I talking about? So she could have been the Archon for a very long time, fell in love with this guy from Khaenri'ah, and then Khaenri'ah happened, right? Because Zhongli and Venti won in the Archon War, and they're the only ones, like, that are original, like, they're the only original ones. But basically what I'm saying is that the Tsaritsa could have been the Archon and have lived long enough that she was the Archon even back when Khaenri'ah fell. Do you know what I'm saying? And so maybe, like, her and this guy have a little situation happening. You know? She's not the first Archon, yeah, and so I'm like, for all I know, she could have been alive 500 years ago, and she's just, you know, she has a great skincare routine or something, I don't know, who knows, right? And so, yeah, like, maybe there's something wrong with this guy, like, maybe half of his body's gone, I don't know. But yeah, I really like him. I like his design. I think that it's interesting. For some reason, I thought it was gonna be a woman, but, you know, that's fine. I like his beard. He looks very different than other Genshin characters, right? But yeah, I think that he's from Khaenri'ah, and that would make a lot of things make sense. Because the Fatui obviously has an operation going on against Celestia, right?
Let every worthy sacrifice be carved in ice.
That would also be interesting. Well, actually, I don't know. Asterisk beside this, but I'm also thinking about the fact that the Sun and Moon book was through a looking glass and already translated for us, and we were saying that, oh, but somebody would have had to know that we were, like, that we were going to go there, and so we theorized that it was, like Issaroth. I guess it could have been Issaroth, but I'm just like, maybe it was somebody from Khaenri'ah that knew the language of Biarkoku, but I don't know. Anyway, that may not entirely work out, but I'm still thinking about, like, the Sun and Moon book translated is in a looking glass, as if someone knew that eventually in our journey we would go down there and we would need the book translated, which would create a bit of a paradox. But I wonder, like, could the Fatui have put it there? I'm like, was it you? Did you put... I mean, it makes more sense that it would have just been Issaroth, right? Because Issaroth has control over time. But I'm very interested to know how this, like, magic mirror nonsense actually is incorporated in the game. Because that's the only one that we've ever seen, and I think it's very strange. Like, I think it's very weird. Yeah! So she has a very suspicious, like, angel wing motif happening over here. I would have to read into what all of their stock characters are, because I did do this in school. But off the top of my head, I'm not that familiar with all of them. So I know that there is the innocent, right? Usually it's like, it's kind of how we talk about Ingenue now. There's a very, like, innocent young girl, so it could be that. It could be an innocence type thing. But yeah. I would have to research the stock characters. So we have the leader, we have Angel Wings, we have the mayor of town, who looks like he should be in Persona. We have this girl who I think she cannot walk, as I already said. That's Capitano, that's the doctor, that's Pantalone. That's Arlecchino, and that's Child. Now, what's interesting about this, though, is I wonder, I know that they all have ranks, I know that they all have numbers, but which way are they numbered? Is it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Well, first of all, we're missing a couple, but I'm saying Child's the 11th, right? So are we 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, blank space for Scaramouche and Signora, I guess, like, okay, so it's 1 to 11, but it's this side to this side, right? Okay, so that makes a bit more sense. Because I was like, why is Child so close to this guy? But if Child is they're not standing in order. That's stupid. Why would they do that? Wait, but that's even more interesting then, that Child is so close, and he's the least important, like, you know what I mean? Like, if they're not intentionally standing close to each other. I almost find that more interesting then, because Child is, like, if they were in their order, I would understand. But Child is very close to this man, even though he's supposedly the least important. They're at a funeral, I know, but I wonder if this is going to be symbolic somehow of who we're going to encounter and in what order we are going to encounter them or kill them, if that makes sense. So that would mean that, like, he's dying, and then Capitano, and then Pantalone, and then this girl. I mean, they don't all have to die. Like, right? You know what I mean? They don't all have to die, but I'm just thinking, I'm cooking to myself, and I'm thinking that, because we've already fought Child, but he didn't die, right? We fought Signora, and she did die. So maybe we fight the doctor, and he lives, but then we fight Capitano, and he dies. We fight Pantalone, and he lives. We fight this girl, and she dies. Arlecchino lives, this guy dies. Child lives, this girl dies. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying it's gonna alternate somehow. Like, I wonder if the order is like, there's one side that's or we could do it by sides, right? Like, one side is the side of death, and then one side is the side of life, you know? I don't know. You're cooking death? Holy Harbinger massacre. I don't know, I'm just thinking, because, like, what if, I don't know where Signora would have been, right? But I'm just thinking that, like, yeah, everyone on this side, maybe they're all dead, and then these guys are the ones that are gonna make it out alive, and then I don't know what's going on with him in the middle. If he's immortal, he could be like the middle between the worlds. Why do they have to die? I mean, they don't need to die. I'm just wondering if they're going to die. Like, could they die? I don't know. I mean, they don't have to die, but like Signora died. Right? She did not live. Like, she did not make it out between us, right? So yeah, I'm wondering if there's gonna be some alternating life and death. I don't know, guys. Like, the Traveler, I feel like has evil in her heart a little bit. Not evil, I shouldn't say that. She has been getting more and more jaded by the world, and so I wouldn't be surprised if maybe, you know, couple people die, I'm just saying.
In the name of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, we will seize authority from the gods.
So you guys are saying that we are opposite ends of the table. I also wonder then, maybe they're going to do a Hades and Persephone situation? I know that obviously there is no spring and winter because there's just cryo, like the Tsaritsa is the cryo archon, but yeah, I'm building this imaginary love story between the Tsaritsa and the guy at the end of the table.
We will seize authority from the gods.
Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't say table, I should say at the end of the coffin. Okay, Aurora Borealis. See, this is what I find suspicious, though, right?
Such is the gift.
Like, I feel like this is weird. Like, this is a weird situation right now. Like, how they're saying, like, such is the gift from the Tsaritsa. They're talking about her like she's not there. She hasn't said anything the entire time. I know that you guys said she's lurking around, but I feel like that this is odd. I feel like she's kidnapped. I feel like that she's trapped in ice or something, and that this is all a metaphor for how the Tsaritsa is. Like, could it be a metaphor for her heart? Sure, but I'm sort of wondering if she's in, I don't know, like, I wonder if she's in a cryo, like she's stuck. But yeah, I know that they're hiding her design, David, but they still could have had her be voiced, right? But she's not saying anything. And they could have just made it so she's not there. I don't know. Is she dead? Maybe she's kind of dead. Like, maybe she's not dead, but like she's undead. Like she's in some sort of stasis. She's asleep. Something. Yeah, I mean, you guys have the reasonable explanation that she's just not cast yet, but I'm a little sus about this. I feel like that there's something going on here with this. So, okay, they're putting the coffin to rest. I get that.
Of ice.
That I understand. And here's the crystal. Okay.
You.
So I think that this is pretty much most of the cooking. Yeah, okay, your final resting place will be the entirety of the old world. So basically, I think that what they're saying, Senora is going to be buried, but the whole world is going to be buried too, because they are going to make the new world or something. But here's the thing that I'm confused about now, okay? Now that we talked about how the Fatui and the Abyss Order aren't working together, here's what suddenly confuses me. So the Fatui is gathering the Gnosis, but isn't the Abyss Order the one with the Loom of Fate project? Because I thought that the reason why we were gathering the Gnosis was to create the Loom of Fate to rewrite fate. So I feel like I had a stroke in between this stream and the last stream. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Because now I'm like, well, wait a minute. I thought these things were connected to each other. They're not connected? We have no idea why the Gnosises are being gathered. Okay, so I just made that up. Great. That's not good. That's not good, you guys. Oh, thank you, Joss, for the follow. Yeah, so I just made shit up. Fantastic. Okay. That's bad. Okay, so the Gnosis gathering is, well, I suppose it could be in the sense that maybe the Fatui know or think that that is the way to reconstruct the world, but Aether has a different idea. Like, it could still be that both plans will yield the same result, but like, you know what I'm saying, right? Like, the Fatui, they're not working together.
You're looking very young today, Doctor.
What does that mean?
Very well that I do not take that as a compliment.
What the fuck? What do you mean? Oh, you look very young today. Okay, so what is he? He's regressing?
So, where's the segment in the prime of his life, then?
Where's the segment in the prime of his life? I don't know what that, like, that does not mean anything to me, I suppose, right now.
He's busy.
I think they're talking about Scaramouche. Scaramouche is busy doing blasphemy. Like, I think that that's who they're talking about.
A little experiment in
unless
blasphemy.
This guy's like Jekyll and Hyde or something. Like, unless he has split himself into two people or something, and so the other doctor is doing blasphemy. Like, you know what I mean? He could be a little Jekyll and Hyde situation right there. You have to play and find out.
Collei.
Yeah, so you guys are saying that Collei saw the tree burning down, but like, I feel like she heard,
Time to head out
like,
on patrol.
I feel like she heard that conversation. Okay, so, yeah, so Columbia was the one talking to him. Yes. You're looking very young today, Doctor. Unless she's immortal, and so, like, she, like, is just taking the piss out of the fact that, like, she's Columbina. Sorry, that's gonna be hard, guys, for a little bit. Where's the segment in the prime of his life, then? Yeah, unless, like, she's, like, immortal, so that's why, like, she's taking the piss out of the fact that they're all gonna die and she's not. I feel like they're talking about, what is this? Who is that? Or is he watching it? So it's him.
A little
so
experiment
he's
in
watching.
blasphemy.
Wait, what? Hold on. Wait a minute. So she's saying, where's the segment in the prime of his life? What? No, so is she basically saying, like, where's the doctor who is, like, is she, what?
I must say,
Hold
you're
on.
looking very young today, Doctor.
You know very well that I do not take that as a compliment.
Right, okay, I
So,
get that.
Where's the segment in the prime of his life, then?
This is strange. I feel like that they, like, that they're not, I don't know, like, I feel like that they split in half or something. She's like, so where's the doctor who looks younger than you do now, almost, right? And so he's saying that that doctor is burning down the tree in Sumeru, but the tree hasn't burned yet. So is it some sort of, like, time paradox where this doctor is here in Winter Night Lazzo and knows that he's going to do this but hasn't done, like, is there some sort of time paradox or am I overthinking it? Because at first I thought it was Scaramouche doing the blasphemy, but I think that it's, yeah, but maybe, well, do we know if the tree burns down? We don't, because we haven't got a new Sumeru yet, but I'm just like, I feel like that what they're saying is that there's another doctor who was in better shape before he burned down the tree, and that doctor is still burning down the tree, but this doctor is after he burned down the tree. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say right now? Like, he's basically
busy
almost
with
in two places at
A
once.
little experiment.
Kinda.
In blasphemy.
That's kind of what I'm getting. Yes, we understand. Thank you. I think so. Yeah, so I don't know why Collei is involved in this situation. That's a very strange, like, thing to happen. That she had a vision, or I guess a dream, they say, because they haven't dreamed in a long time. Now, what's interesting is that in the trailer, they're saying that Collei hasn't had a dream. So is it just Collei, or are the people in Sumeru that they all can't have dreams? And so this is a strange thing going on, happening right now. But yeah, so I think that we got all that we can get from this, at least right now. It doesn't mean that we won't ever come back to it. But yeah, so Collei hasn't had dreams, it says for a long time. So that kind of implies that Collei used to have dreams and hasn't had the dream anymore. So she was not born dreamless. So maybe this is just a recent development. I think that we're pretty done with this for now. I don't think that there's anything else we can glean from this, but we may come back to it one day and recheck in to see if any lines in the future make more sense to us. But I think we had a good discussion. I feel like that there's something wrong with the Tsaritsa anyway. I think that there's something wrong with her. I don't know what it is yet, but I feel like something is amiss. But I suppose that's where we'll leave it for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Check into my streams if you're watching this on YouTube as the YouTube video. All right, bye.